talk of Sioux Falls. 1140 KSOO.
3:33 here on the Talk of Sioux Falls, 1140 KSOO. Garth Mania continues to sweep the land here in the best little city in America. There's another show coming up. This was announced, the 7th show. Those tickets go on sale, I don't know, pretty soon. Are they on sale?
That would be Thursday morning.
Thursday morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., I think. Is that when it is? 10 a.m.
That's correct.
Something like that. So I have not bought tickets because I'm not going to Garth Brooks, which is fine. You folks can go. I hope you have a great time. I have no problem with that, but I'm not going. So I haven't tried to buy the tickets, but I understand it's very difficult. So Mr. Hudson is with us today, my weird friend, one of the continuing cavalcade of stars who I'm able to reach out and ask questions of. Today's question for Mr. Hudson, this Ticketmaster thing. So it's like a huge lottery, right? You spin the wheel and hope you get tickets. How's that work?
Yeah, I mean, it has changed. It used to be, I remember, I would log on to Ticketmaster like 5 minutes before they go on sale, and you just continue to refresh the page, and even after they went on sale, you just hit refresh until you connected.
Right.
And they've changed how it works now,
really?
And so I didn't really realize that I don't go to a lot of arena shows, as I've stated many times before, so I rarely use Ticketmaster. But I was a good son last week.
Really? What?
Yes.
Whoa. First of all, you did something like nice? Is that what you're saying?
I did. Yes, I did. I did.
Do tell, sir. Do tell.
My mother wanted tickets.
Oh, I see. Your mom is you're letting your mother go to Garth Brooks?
Well, I'm sure she knows I'm quite disappointed in her.
Mom, I will do this for you. I will do this for you. I just want you to know how disappointed I am in you as a mother.
When I run for rock and roll dictatorship in 20 years, this is going to really look bad on my resume. But yes. Here's the thing. After every big show, we hear people complain, I can't get tickets. I can't get tickets. A couple things that come to mind. First off, you guys wanted bigger shows.
Right.
So when bigger shows do come, for us to have more bigger shows, these shows have to sell out.
Fast.
So
better.
When a show sells out, that means some people are going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
That just goes without saying. There's no constitutional right to get any ticket to any show that you want to go to.
That's exactly it.
But at the same time, I do feel that quite often the complaints about not being able to get tickets is more user error than it is actual Ticketmaster issues. And I almost screwed myself out of tickets last Friday when I did this. Now, this is how. I did my usual thing. I logged on about 10 minutes to 10, and right at 10, the page changed, and it changed to the searching for tickets.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I didn't know at that time, because I was intent on getting these tickets, I didn't know that they were adding shows left and right. I had no idea this was going on.
Right. You thought you had one shot.
Yeah. And so I'm on this page that seems to be, it does almost look frozen. It's almost like, when you're at a page and you're loading it, it does, it's just kind of the wheel spinning and you're waiting. I honestly thought that that's what was happening here. It didn't seem like anything was happening, except that I had this looking for tickets page going on. And so I was about to give up, and I happened to open another device, and that's when I discovered, tickets are, other shows have been added. And so I decided, okay, I'm going to wait. And I don't know, it was probably about quarter after, 20 after maybe, that I said, okay, this isn't happening. It's not happening.
Sorry,
so
Mom. I forgot to take out the trash.
Yeah, exactly. Nice reference.
Thank you.
So I was about to, open up another tab and try to start over, and I got the warning, doing this will take you out of place in line.
Oh, I see.
It's like, all right, okay, I'll wait this out.
I didn't even know I was in line.
yeah, that's just it. I didn't know I was in line. Sure enough, about 2 minutes later, I got word that, do you want this number of tickets to this other show?
Oh, I see.
Which was one of the subsequent, so what it was putting everybody in the queue for all 6 shows.
Yeah. They had it all ready to go long before the announcements came.
Yeah. And so I, by being patient, I actually got the tickets. And I wonder how many people were like me that were like, after sitting there for 5 minutes, knowing it's going to sell out, I was like, oh, no. I got to hit refresh.
Oh, sure. Then you go back at the end of the line, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're screwed there. So for those that are going to go after tickets tomorrow, my advice is, first off, update all your credit card stuff on Ticketmaster if you haven't yet.
Yes. Have your account ready to go.
Yes. Get on a little bit early and then ride the pony. Ride it out.
Stay with it. Don't give up.
Now, it might be tough. It might be tougher tomorrow because there's only one show.
Right, but there's already 70,000 sold or whatever it is. So
yeah.
Maybe the herd has been thinned.
Hopefully,
yeah.
I would hope so at this point. And also, the one thing I will say this about Brooks, unlike 90% of the shows that hit town, there's not 3, 4, 5 different pre-sales that have eaten up some of the available tickets.
Right. Just a second.
All 12,000 tickets will be available at that moment.
I have a question for you, Mr. Hudson, on KSOO 1140. The pre-sale thing. How come some artists, because the pre-sales were huge, like with McCartney, that was a big deal, and everybody was mad about that. But how come Brooks, no pre-sales? What's the difference? Why does one do it when the other one doesn't?
It depends on the artist. Sometimes the artist has a corporate sponsor that demands X number of. The thing people got to remember about pre-sales is they're not necessarily jumping in front of you as far as getting the best seats of the show. There's generally some seats in a handful of different sections that are available for the pre-sales, which is why the pre-sales usually last 5 minutes. There's just not that many tickets for them. But quite often, if the tour has a corporate sponsor, of course, American Express has to have an American Express pre-sale.
Yeah.
Sometimes
that's how I got my McCartney tickets. It was an American Express deal, and but there were other ones. It was wild.
Yeah. Well, also a lot of acts, if you join their fan club,
right,
one of the perks is you get first access to concert tickets.
Well,
so that's where another pre-sale is. And then they work out promotional deals with radio stations.
Oh, yeah, that's outstanding. Yes, I believe that if you listen to our sister stations, Kickin' and KXRB, that they're on that, right? Uber producer Dan Peters knows how all this works.
Yeah, and but quite often, I have ended up getting better tickets by waiting for the actual on sale date than for the pre-sales, just because, like I said, it is select sections of the show that are given to the artists for those pre-sales.
Right. I think Uber producer Dan Peters has some advice for us on this. Not advice, but how you can follow our country stations and find out a lot about Garth Brooks tickets and such.
Yeah, you can at least get advisories on what to do. But as far as getting the tickets themselves, your basic outlets are Ticketmaster, either online or through the phone.
Can you still go? Can you still go to like Louis Drug and line up for tickets like the old days? Does that still happen at all?
For some shows, not all, but yeah, you can.
Huh. I haven't done that for ages.
No, but it used to be so good for us out-of-towners. Remember when the Stones first played the Metrodome in, was it 89, Steel Wheels or whatever?
Sure.
Front row, first show, third row, second show.
What? By just going to Louis?
By going to Louis and being the only person in line as opposed to 200,000 people at various Ticketmasters in Minneapolis.
Yeah, that was the good old days, right, Mr. Hudson?
The good old days, yes.
Well, Mr.
Oh,
Hudson,
one more piece of advice.
What's that?
Also, if you're going to get 6 or 8 tickets,
Yeah.
get 2 or 3 of you people to try at the same time. And as soon as one of you get in, text the others and say, "I got them."
Yeah.
That's the common sense way to try to get tickets to a show like that.
That's, it's a coordinated attack, right?
Yeah.
Well, always good advice from Mr. Hudson on music.
Mr. Positivity again.
Yes, Mr. Positivity. Actually, I'm going to be talking about that, about embracing your own dark side a little bit later, so you're going to want to tune in for that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, there you go. Mr. Hudson, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
And we will be right back with Kelsey Passolt from KDLT, and also in the second hour, Jody Schwan of Sioux Falls Business. That's all coming up on the Patrick Lalley Show on 1140 KSOO.
Sioux Falls.